Hi, welcome to another episode of PR Cricket Chat. Apologies for not reviewing the first ODI. A couple of the comments said review the first ODI. Unfortunately, couldn't, but we're back with the review of the second ODI. And for Indian fans, very good news that Rohit Sharma, the absolute dada of white ball cricket, especially ODI cricket, is back and back with a bang. I think his innings in Sri Lanka were really good, but he didn't kind of see the team through. He was playing off the World Cup format, 50 and 60 of 30 and 40 balls. But this time, I think he kind of made a conscious effort to stay at least till the 35th, 36th over of the chase to make sure it was sealed. In Sri Lanka, he didn't do that, and the rest collapsed against spin. But I think it was a very, very important knock for Rohit Sharma and for the team because a captain in form makes better decisions on the field. And Rohit Sharma has been a very successful white ball captain, both for the Mumbai Indians and for India. It was an off day in the on November 19th in the 2023 World Cup because India was the form side and Rohit Sharma led from the front. He did do that in the T20 World Cup in June as well. So good to see him amongst the runs. The other person who desperately needs runs, of course, is Kohli, and unfortunately, he didn't score. I've been saying on the show that Kohli and Rohit Sharma, you wake them up in the middle of the night for ODI cricket, and they perform. And I'm sure Kohli will perform. If not in Ahmedabad, I'm sure he's going to score in the Champions Trophy. But of course, that should not be confused with this. It's completely different format. So I think we should see these performances for what they are, and that's ODI cricket. A lot of positives for India. Rohit, of course, Kuldeep coming back from an injury, showing his ability to bowl. Shami, although it doesn't look like the Shami of old, seems to have lost some zip, has pulled up well. So those are the positives for India. And Shreyas Iyer looks a million bucks in the middle order. Hardik Pandya, of course, we know will come through when the situation is demands it. One couple of areas for India concern are definitely the bowling because you can't be conceding so many runs and expecting the batting to score them for you, especially in a Champions Trophy wherein there's only three league matches and then the knockouts. So minus Bumrah, the bowling definitely looks weakened. So I don't know if Harshit Rana is going to be the bowler in place of Bumrah, or is there a way to fit Varun Chakravarti in the squad because he's got that X factor? Another area I'm concerned about personally is KL Rahul because if he's your keeper, then he should bat at number 5. This obsession with left and right and shuttling KL Rahul from 5 to 6 to 7 won't do many good because he's the type of player who needs that continuity, who needs some security. And I don't know how good it is. And if he's not going to be at 5, is he your best keeper? Because Rishabh is definitely waiting in the wings. He's got that X factor. He's a safe pair of hands. And KL wasn't great behavior with the gloves in the second ODI. So a couple of things to ponder, and I think Rishabh will play in the third ODIs. Shami will be rested. Time to see what Arshdeep can do because he's played only a handful of ODIs. I think about 8 to be precise. So he needs to play more to get comfortable in this format as well. And because India's Champions Trophy game, the first game is only about 9 days away. So lots to think about for the team management and. I don't know what they're going to do. I think there's a bit of muddled thinking. The first game, Jaiswal was going to play and Shreyas Iyer was going to sit out. And then Kohli had an injury, so Shreyas Iyer played. I don't think a player like Iyer should be dropped. I think he's been India's most consistent number 4 after a very, very long time. Not since the days of Yuvraj have India had a consistent uh, uh, player at number 4, and Iyer is that player. He had a phenomenal World Cup, and to think that his place is being questioned is absolutely ridiculous. Uh, so we'll see what happens in the third ODI, and of course we'll do a detailed preview for the Champions Trophy a bit later. But uh, good news is Rohit is back, and hopefully he can continue this form out of the Champions Trophy because fit and firing Rohit at the top of the order makes a huge difference for India as we saw in the 2023 and the 2024 World Cup. Hopefully Kohli follows suit and scores some runs. But we'll come back with more content. Thank you for watching another episode of PR Cricket Chat. If you like this video, do share, subscribe, and tell your friends about it. Thank you very much, and take care. Bye.